What it do, YouTube? We're back at it again. Game number 2 of week number 9 should be another great matchup. We have another East versus West contest. Rhyming that one, that was pretty nice. But we got to keep the games rolling, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a fun ride here as we got two teams that are trying to secure their spot in the playoffs. Both of them, they still have some work to do this season if they want to make sure they make it. Typhoon of Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay Typhoon, however you want to say it, they're in a real good spot. But these last few weeks or so, they've been a little sketchy. I'm not going to lie to you. They lost some close ones. They've gotten beaten a couple times as well. They're trying to avoid the 5-game losing streak. They need to stop the bleeding soon if they want to get the chance to get the W and potentially get their way into their first playoff berth. And on the other side, the Tacoma Eruption, they're trying to get back to the playoffs. They made it all the way to the big game, the United Bowl last season. And so far, they've been a little up and down, but in my opinion, they've been more up as opposed to being down. They're trying to keep the pressure on the teams in the West, and they still got a lot of work to do as well. They have 2 more teams in the same conference with the same record as them, but we'll see how they fare in this one. Best of luck to both of these teams. I'm going to do my thug thizzle and hit that play game button. Let's get this thing rolling. And it looks like we are underway. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and flip it on, turn the sound for you as we see the return pass to 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Let's get to it. We're going to see the pass going in the middle of the field and caught by Earl Flint for his first catch of the game. He's getting a lot more touches apparently in this one. I think he only had 1 catch last week, and he's going to start the day with a gain of 9. Going to be an interesting game for sure. Both of these teams, they have their ups and downs. Tampa Bay, they have a lot of talent on both sides, but they got to back up. That's number 62. It's not number 70 this time. They're showing the camera on them, but it is number 62, the left guard. That move, they're going to keep the drive alive. The 2nd and 6 coming up. Been working on a few of the things going into next season. I would like to say the progress is coming surely, but it's going to be a fun ride as we move to season number 9. Can't wait for it. They're going to pass it. It's going to be caught, and great tackle in the backfield. That's going to be Jacob Copeland with the tackle, making them lose some yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. I would like to see a little bit more movement up the field here for this Tampa Bay team. We'll see what happens here. 3rd and 9 coming. Gonna be passing it and overthrows the cross, and Vaughn, he was wide open, and James West made a critical error, and that's going to give the ball right to Tampa Bay, actually right to Tacoma. I'm going to get confused all game. I'm already seeing it. 4th and 9 coming up here. Yeah, this is going to be a fun ride trying to get things corralled as we see the punt going towards the 22, and is going to be returned for a short gain. James Peach there, the wide receiver, in his 3rd game, I believe. He's had a great start to his career. I'm not even going to lie to you. Only can go up from here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. We got the doubleheader though, so we'll talk about the 2nd game a little bit later as we move closer to the end of the game. But we're not quite there yet. Almost got a man offsides. Here comes a pass and bucket, and that's going to be Chris Banks getting his first catch of the game. 1st and 10 coming up here. Nice pocket awareness. Moved to the spot where he wasn't going to get touched. Fired it home, and that's going to make the play. 1st and 10. And almost got him offsides again. They're going to give it to the homie Lamar Davis for a gain of 2. And I'll talk about the Tampa Bay team when they get back onto the field. But I hope you're having a great day, a great Friday. 4 games in 3 days. That's how we do things. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to have 4 games. You'll love to see it. And that's probably going to be the schedule for a little bit until we get some more teams. We're going to pass it again. And looks like Chris Banks is going to get his second catch to make the third down a lot easier to hit. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up. So I got a few things that I've put on my list of what I want to upgrade in regards to season number 9. I'm planning on updating the sounds that you hear like in between plays. That should have been offsides, but they're not going to call it. The right side is open there for Davis. He's going to push forward past the 40. Sean Bridges 3 for 3 for 33. Lamar Davis checking in for his first catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Tacoma. But yeah, that's one of the things we're going to be working on. I'm trying to finalize more of the things that I could take out in regards to the field. So I'm going to do a once over to see if there's anything I can edit. Look at the man bouncing off his line to get inside the 35. But going to do a once over on all the fields. Make sure that I get all the stuff that I can. And then I'm also going to work on the sound. See if we get some more different tunes to go in between the plays. Like this one that you hear right here. Like I want to see if I could change that among other things. So I'll keep you up to date with what I'm working on and all the good stuff as we see the huge drop back and it's going to be caught. Turn it up. That's James Peach for catch number 1. Right on top of the USFA logo. And that's a good sign for Tacoma. The offense is rolling. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And right before the game, I was kind of questioning myself in regards to what exactly has been going on with the Tampa Bay team. They struck very hot in the beginning, and now it's looking like they've lost a lot of their step as looks like the homie's going to make the nice tackle. Number 92, Oosley. Is that his number? I'm pretty sure that's his number. Yeah, right. See, I know my numbers. I'm starting to get it. But it's definitely interesting thought here with Tampa Bay. They've played so well in the first 4 weeks, and then they went 4 straight losses. So it's going to be interesting to see that as we do another delay handoff. There goes the homie Davis picking up the first just enough. Oh, actually this said 3rd and inches. I thought he had it. We'll see what happens here. And it is going to be another handoff, easy 1st down conversion inside the 10. They go. And this Tacoma team's moving strong. It's 1st and goal here for the Eruption. And in my opinion, probably one of my favorite jersey sets within the league. Even though Tampa Bay is up there too, clean, pristine, straight to the point. But it's something about the Tacoma team that got me thinking they have a shot. Middle of the field, that pass is off the mark. Sean Bridges' first incompletion of the game. 2nd and goal coming up here. As you see at the top of your screen, get you some W. We'll talk about that at halftime. I got some more good news for you if you haven't heard it in the last game. So make sure you show some love, man. We got plenty of things going on. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and goal here. Going to be passing it. Quick pitch left side's going to be caught. But it looks like Tampa is going to make the stop, force a 3rd down. Who's that made the catch? That was tight end Joe Beasley. We'll talk about the full roster when they get back on the field. But it's 3rd and goal now. And it is going to be a handoff, and Tampa's going to make the play. No dice in regards to getting the score. And we may see the field goal unit come to the field, put Tampa, put the points on the scoreboard here for Tacoma. Looks like it is from the left hash. And the kick is up from Stenger. The kick is good from Stenger. We could go ahead and let that lava boil up a little bit. I've been tripping all day. I don't know why, but these two teams, it always trips me up whenever we go up against Tampa Bay and Tacoma. It's like it's the 2 T's, but Solid drive nonetheless here for Tacoma. They did a very good job getting down the field. Just couldn't quite punch it in at the last play. Can't be mad at it though. Still got some time to make that a lot better for themselves. But Tampa Bay's got to get the ball back. They got to see if they can match that point or potentially take the lead. And speaking of which, we could talk about this Tampa Bay team before they come to the field. Quarterback will be James West in year number 4. Halfbacks will be Jason Copeland and Ja'Cory Dash. Wide receivers will be Brogan Spiraw, Darren Eliason, Tomlin Clementine, and Earl Flint. Tight end will be Travis Vaughn. And the kicker slash punter, Daniel Carlstown. On defense, they have 2 D linemen. That'll be Matthew Ousley and Hendrix Harlow. Linebackers will be Makani Kakoa, Brock Hoskins, and Vaughn Carlton. Shout out to Vaughn Carlton. Cornerbacks will be Jordan Vinny, Madison Nicole, and Thor Brown. And we'll talk about the safeties in a little bit. Let's see this play. Looking for a man. Gonna launch this right side, just throws it away, avoids the sack. Not too much you can do there. And the safeties will be Tomlin Juicer and Livy Dutton, Shallow Marino, and Ace Adams. They got a 4-piece there in the safety spot. Good job from them. And we'll talk about the the Tacoma team in just a little bit. As you see the shotgun, another deep drop back pass rush, trying to get home, throws it, gonna be caught. There is a flag on the play, and it is on the homies in Tampa Bay. They gotta take it back a little bit. It's 2nd and 20 coming. Now they essentially got to get 2 first downs in order to keep this drive alive. They're going to look for a man. Going to launch this right side. Going to be caught. Turning up. And Eliason is going to pick it up. Nice job there. It's going to be 1st and 10 there for Tampa Bay. Got the man crossing at the right time. It looked like Copeland was there trying to chase him down, but got caught up a little bit. It's going to be 1st and 10. Going to be quick pitching it and going to be dropped. And it looked like there was a little bit of confusion there as well. It looked like it probably hit the elbow there of Vaughn. 2nd and 10 coming. It is going to be another handoff, pushing forward past the 40. Going to get only 2 on that play. 3rd and 8 coming up. Ja'Cory Dash and Jason Copeland, they took a little bit of a skid. I don't know if the run defenses of these teams that they've been playing, they've stepped their game up. They've been game planning against the run, trying to make the pass beat them. So far it's been working out, but they're looking for something here. They're going to find Dash. A juke move is going to get him to first. Chased down by John Carter and I believe Copeland. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Tampa Bay's on the move. Great move to get past that one player. He had him dead to rights, but a little shake and bake move gets it done. 1 minute, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're going to send Earl Flint in motion close to the line of scrimmage, looking for a man. And is going to throw it to Flint, turning up, and gets pushed backwards before he can pick the first down up. But he will get 9 on that play. Can't be mad at the result. 2nd and 1 coming here for the Typhoon. Trying to get something going on the road here. Pretty interesting setup here for sure. Gonna look, quick pitch, and almost throws a pick. Number 50. I couldn't quite tell who that was. I'm gonna see if I can check the numbers. Was it a bot player there? Number 50? No, that was Tire Wire England there on the play. So that was a user player getting into the mix. 3rd and 1 coming. Me personally, I'd keep it on the ground. Try to get something going, keep the drive alive. but they are going to pass it, looking short, and it is going to be caught. That's like a run play right there, giving it to your halfback inside the 35, and Tampa Bay's on the move. The drive continues. Quick hitter right there. They didn't cover everybody. Looks like Tacoma was making sure they didn't give up the deep play, but they left the flat open. And James West is smart enough to get that play rolling, looking, and is going to go again to the flat, pushing forward. Sheds off a man. Oh my goodness. Number 3. Who is that? That's Rose O'Neal. He got his welcome to the USFA moment on that one. Didn't quite get the first, but a great play nonetheless there from Tampa Bay. In the shotgun, 2-back set in field goal range, and they're going to hike it before it gets to the end of the first, and it's going to run through. A man is Mr. Copeland, Jason Copeland. He says, I'm the cool Copeland on this field. And we're going to take ourselves to the end of quarter numero uno with that play. Great job so far for Tampa, trying to get back in this ball game. Looking for a pass. Middle of the field is open, and he's going to get Eliason there inside the 10. Second down, a lot more manageable here. It's going to be 2nd and 2. They're finding the right holes to beat this Tacoma defense, but it's up to them to punch it in. 2nd and 2 coming up. And it is going to be a deep drop back. Looking for a man in the pocket. Just throws this one out the back of the end zone. Going to make it 3rd and 2 now. And they are going to hand it off. There goes the homie. I think he got stopped just shy. They are going to mark it short, 4th and inches. Now, interesting situation here. Ja'Cory Dash couldn't pick up the first, but 4th and inches, definitely makeable. I wouldn't want a drive like this to fall to a field goal, and I think they agree with me here. 4th and inches coming up. They got that formation set. And they're going to try to pull back, hook it up easy inside the 2, down to the 1-yard line. And they're going to let the bot take care of the business for them. 1st and goal, Tampa. Nice drive so far. Now can they punch it in is the question. Looking for a man. They're going to throw a short and caught. Travis Bond there for the touchdown. Tampa Bay strikes the end zone for the first time today, and it's a big drive for sure. He walked in, he had no problems there. A great drive there for the Typhoon. Kick is up, and it should be good. You could put your money on Trey Pointer to get the job done. I think I said Daniel Carlstown earlier. I got him confused, but got to give the credit where credit is due on Tampa. They walked themselves down the field. They went for it on 4th down. They went aggressive. And this is the urgency that I kind of wanted to see here from the Tampa Bay team. But now it's up to this defense to try to get another stop, see if they can stack the W's up in regards to the drives being successful. And they could get out of this losing streak that they're currently in. But speaking of the team that's trying to get the job done, the Tacoma Eruption, they come into this game also with a 4-4 record. And here's their team right here. Quarterback Sean Bridges in his 4th year. So actually there's a special note to this one. Both Sean Bridges and James West, the quarterback for Tampa, they were drafted in the same draft class. So a fun note. In this one, they were both a CSFA quarterback back in the day. And both of them have made their names as one of the top dogs in the league. Sean Bridges, he's been to 2 United Bowl games, but he has yet to win one. And this is definitely James West's best season in comparison to what we've seen from him before. It's going to be an interesting ride here. as we see a little bit of emotion. They're going to hand it off to James, the homie. It looks like Lamar Davis getting to the 40. Great job again there from the young running back. He has so much potential, but need to see more work in the gym for him. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. So quarterback is Sean Bridges. Halfback will be Lamar Davis. You've seen him on that play there. Wide receivers, Extra Magic, Zoro Luna, Chris Banks, and James Peach. As we see the quick pitch and going to be caught dragging the man is Davis again. Not a lot of yards so far in this game, but it's working out to their favor regardless. 2nd and inches. Tight ends will be Evan Hunt, Frederick Kaiser, and 1-year man Joe Beasley, the rookie. And that's all the offensive players there. They do have kicker Bruce Stenger, but that's a bot kicker. No need to worry about that. Looking midfield, going to be caught. And that's Extra Magic checking into the game with his first catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. A gain of 7 on that play. Now on defense, they have Carlton Rhodes, Geriatric at the D-line. Linebackers will be David Koala, Ty Wire, England, and Jason Cash, along with Extra Magic. Not Extra Magic, that's going to be Alpha Wolf. Got my names confused. Looking for a man again. Going to take off to run, trying to avoid the sack. Not going to avoid the sack. Taking it down is Astrama, the bot defensive lineman, getting into the mix. Going to be 2nd and 19 now. Now, in regards to the secondary here, is they got Balra Burr, Goofy Goober, Jacob Copeland, and Rose O'Neal at corner. And we're going to see a handoff. Yes, we will. Trying to bounce outside. And number 54 says, I ain't got time for that. Do better, young blood. It's going to be 3rd and 22, thanks to the pursuit there of Brock Hoskins, the linebacker. And then in regards to the safeties here in Tacoma, they have Jar Martinez at free safety, John Carter at free safety, the number 4 man, and Patrick McGowan, the 2-year strong safety, looking for a man. They got some crossers, and they're going to hit it up top. It's going to be number 80, past the 30. And number 80 is going to be Evan Hunt getting into the mix. Tacoma's on the move, and it's 1st and 10 coming. They had crosses below, and they had one more en route coming from the tight end spot. That's going to move the sticks here again. Tacoma definitely in field goal range here. And they're going to look for another pass. They send the blitz, doesn't get home. And look at Benz catching it inside the 10 down to the 6. Number 21 couldn't stop him. And this Tacoma team picking up some steam here in the 2nd. Chris Banks 3 for 44 so far. Going to be 1st and goal. Going to be looking, short drop back, takes off to run, chase down, and Matthew Ousley gonna get the sack. They got the sack last and right before their last first down, but it's up to the defense to complete the drive stop. But that's definitely a good start, making a 2nd and goal, and they're already back at the 15. Left hash here. They got a lot of receivers, got a tight end rolling, looking for a man as Bridges gonna throw it to the middle, gonna be caught by Chris Banks for another catch. Gonna make it 3rd and goal, but it's not an easy one. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man, left side, gonna be caught, and that's a dot for the touchdown. Frederick Kaiser, the tight end, does it again in the back of the end zone over the head of Mazza Nicole. You cannot do it any better. There's a reason why Beast Takeover, he keeps calling this quarterback him. There's not too many quarterbacks in any football league that can make that play. That was just perfect right there. And that perfect play will give Tacoma the lead right back, 10-7 here in Tampa Bay. They got to find a way to get the stops. And that's honestly has been one of their main faults here. They have a great cornerback at Jordan Vinny, and he can only do what he could do on one side of the field. And it looks like they were picking more of the middle and the left side away from Vinny. So maybe Bridges got a little hip to what they could do to try to get through this Tampa Bay team. So far, it's been working out in their favor. But Tampa Bay, they can match that, find another drive in the next 4.5 minutes, and they'll be right back in the ball game. Let's see what happens kicking this one away. And this one is to the goal line. They're going to take it up, trying to get something going. It gets to the 25-yard line. Can't be mad at that return for sure. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Almost got geriatric offsides. They're going to send a man in motion, hand it off to Ja'Cory Dash, a spin move to get him close to the 30. I don't know if they'll mark him at the 30, probably the 31. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming. Actually, maybe the 29 is what I was thinking. But we got ourselves a solid game again. If you missed that last one, though, that was a certified hood classic, if I do say so myself. Going to make it 2nd and 6. A short drop back and caught. Turn it up. It's Sparrow past the 1st down mark, close to the 40. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa Bay.
Let's go now.
3 minutes left in the second. Here comes West with another drop back and almost throws a pick. And that was number 47, Jason Cash there. Could have been his first interception of his USFA career, but not to be. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. I'll be passing it midfield, wide open. There goes Vaughn, staying up, and he's pushing forward past the midfield. And I thought he was going to get ripped right there, but the second tackle stopped that movement there. Regardless of that, Tampa Bay's on the move again. Watch the end of this play. Like, that is definitely a strip type of animation right there, but didn't quite come into fruition. It's going to be a quick pitch again, and some traffic, and almost caught off the ricochet by the homie Carter, but he could not quite corral it. Once again, testy passes here off of those slants. Is going to be 2nd and 10 coming. And honestly, I think he would have been open if West just waited one more second. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. They got to get past the 42, or actually the 38, in order to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's going to be caught. Turning up is the homie. He picked up the 1st down on 4th down earlier. Now he's showing that his hands work today. 1st and 10 coming. Tampa Bay. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning so far. Tampa with another really good drive. And I believe Tacoma started. Actually, no, Tampa Bay started with the football. Couldn't quite do anything. So it'll be imperative to at least put yourself in a position to put some points on the board. Try to even it up if you can. But you don't want to give up a turnover here. Looking, is going to be caught. There goes Flint. And he's going to pick up the 1st down, tackled by Carter and England on that play. 1st and 10 coming here for Tampa. And right now, James West is putting on a clinic. Definitely in field goal range for Pointer, who hasn't missed the kick. Looking for a man. A short drop back, and there goes West again. Throwing it to the homie Dash inside the 15. And this Tampa Bay team is rolling. 1st and 10, Typhoon. Should see a timeout after one more 1st down if they could pick it up. But they still have a lot of time here. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the second. Looking for a man. Gonna be overthrowing a potential touchdown. Got to hit those plays there, but they'll have another shot to make up for it. It's gonna be 1 minute and 6 seconds left. And a 2nd and 10 coming from the right hash, I believe. Yes, it is. Looks like they got 4 wide receivers or 3 wide receivers on the tight end, 1 to 2. Looking for a man. Gonna go with the in and out route with Flint. Doesn't work out. Here comes West. He's running. Gonna get taken down at the 10-yard line. He is gonna pick up some yards, so not a sack. But it's gonna make it 3rd and 8. Looking for a man. West looking and gonna be caught. Picking up the first is Sparrow, and they'll call the timeout there. That's a big play. Tampa Bay keeping the drive alive. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay. Going with the weak eye formation here. And it is going to be a handoff. Trying to turn up. Gets caught and taken down at the 1, maybe the 1.5 yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They only have 1 more timeout. So in theory, they do have 2 plays left to run before they could bring the field goal team out. But hey, you're already right here. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Give your O-line the best push possible and push it in. It's going to be a handoff, and they just give him a hole, and he's going to deal short of the mark. He's not going to push forward. He tried to dive. I think he tripped. They'll call their last time out here, and that was a blunder there. It should have been a touchdown as Ja'Cory Dash looked like he's heading towards the back. He was like, I'm so disappointed in myself. 3rd and goal. And they could go for the field goal in theory, but you never want to go this far just to get a field goal. And they do have their offense on. I do love the fight. They need to get something going. 16 seconds. It's going to be a drop back and a sack. That is bad news there. And I don't think they're going to get any points. That's going to be tough. That's Alpha Wolf, the rookie. He says, y'all better try it again. Don't try to pass in my paint. And we gotta go to the end of the first half. Wow. Coming out with no points, and you gotta give it to the Eruption. As we go ahead and knock it out here, we gotta go to the commercial break real quick. Just a few minutes of your time. Don't be mad at me. I just gotta get all the good stuff out. Speaking of good stuff, get you some W, my man. Get you all the W that you can. 10% off using that code on your screen, USFA S8, to make sure that you get the best available product in regards to energy drinks. Kick the jitters away from you, all the crashing and all the good stuff, man. Well, all the bad stuff, that's bad stuff. You don't want to be crashing and jittering all the good stuff. So make sure you get some W. That's the most important thing. They have the promotion out for reduced shipping. So from the 20th, which is yesterday, all the way up to the 30th, all the way to the end of July, you'll have reduced shipping. So that's the perfect time to get your starter pack, try out the flavors, all the good stuff. Make sure you support W. You'll be directly supporting us if you use that code on your screen. Shout out to Paladin as well. If you want to make sure that your business is in tip-top shape in regards to all of the software, all the good stuff, there's no better place to do it than Paladin, baby. Got a lot of great contracts available for you and your business. Get on the right track. That's the most important thing, to make sure that you're all good to go. In regards to all of our affiliates, we got 3 of them. We got the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball Association. I was talking about the finals that they're currently in. New York got the W. I'm happy for them. Now we got ourselves a series. It's a best of 5, so we got 3 more games to go, or at least I believe it's 3 games right now. So Shout out to them. They're doing their thug thizzle. Along with them, we also have the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. Over 125 users coming to this next draft class. Is going to be a fun ride for sure. Make sure you show some love to all of the collegiate affiliates there. And then we also have the homies in goals. If you want to be the next Wayne Gretzky, do your thug thizzle on the ice. And that's where you got to go to do it, at goals. And we'll go ahead and close that out here. I'll go ahead and resume that game. And we could go ahead and get back to the gameplay. Looks like Tacoma is starting us off. And I'll go ahead and flip it back on for you. As we see the quick hike. Turn it up, stepping back a little bit. Is stepping a little bit too much. He's just going to throw it away. And for Tacoma's sake, they were lucky that it just hit the turf right there, because Jordan Vinny was waiting for a reason to get Tampa Bay back in the game. 2nd and 10 coming. Handoff here, trying to get something going. And there's a flag on the play. That'll help Tampa Bay's sake. Take them back 10 yards on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 17 now. It was ahead of the line of scrimmage, so they got the yardage. They just had to take it back 10. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and 17 here for this Tacoma team. Got a 3-point lead. And the third quarter slowly winding down. We just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll see another handoff. Get stuck. And Matthew Uzlu is like, you better do better. 3rd and 20, a loss of 3. That was an immediate block shed there. And Tampa Bay, they're in a position to get off the field here. They just need to get something going. And there's going to be another flag there on Tacoma. Take it back 5 more. Now they got a little bit of a country mile here that they got to move the ball up the field. This is best case scenario for Tampa. A stop here on this play will give us a good field position as we see Bridges drop back, going left side, going to be caught and rolling for maybe a gain of 2 or 3. Make that a gain of 4. Okay, so he stepped it up a little bit, but Tampa Bay's getting that ball back with ease, and they should have some real good field position. Won't be surprised if they start around the 40 on their own side of the field. Looking to send this one away. And they do have some blockers up front there for Vinny. He's going to get around the edge past the 40, and it's going to start in the 40 on the other side. That's a great return there by the veteran cornerback. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Going to send the man in motion and then hand it off to the other man. And there goes Copeland, boosting out the backfield inside the 30. And that was a beautiful play call right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Tackled there by Patrick McGowan, twin brother of Sean McGowan of the Arizona Rattlers, who's having himself a great season. He's probably going to end up being a Pro Bowler at the very least. I don't know if he'll be the wide receiver of the year, but he's definitely up there. Going to be dropped. And look like they got the linebacker out there in the mix in the heavy set. That didn't work out. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. I think that was heavy D there. And they're going to go with the short drop back left side, and caught by Flint down to the 15. And another play right there going to make it 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay. And they have a chance to rectify what they couldn't do in the last part of the first half. If they could find their way into the end zone, that'll be optimal. As we see the single back formation, 2 tight ends. They're going to send Brogan Sparrow close to the line of scrimmage with the drop back, looking for a man, dropping back a little bit more, but too much. It's going to be a sack again. Alpha Wolf making the play. 2nd and 13 here for Tampa. You hear that bubbling. You hear that bubbling. 2nd and 13 coming. Looking for a quick pitch in. Going to be almost picked off, but he actually decides to deflect that one. 3rd and 13 coming. I think that was one of the bot players that did that. 3rd and 13 coming up. They have to get inside the 10. Actually make that past the 5-yard line to keep the drive alive at the very least. Going to make a quick adjustment. You think he sees something. Going to look right side and going to be a bucket touchdown. Earl the Pearl Blitz. Wipe off the cleats and dust them off a little bit. That's going to give Tampa Bay the lead. Great job. Forget getting the first down. I want points. That's what Tampa Bay said. And that's going to be kick up and kick going to be good. And Tampa Bay, once again, they're fighting, but it's the matter of what they do in the closing points of the game. We've seen them fall apart at times. They have all the ability to keep themselves in games. It's just a matter of actually doing it. But they do have the lead in the midway portion of the 3rd quarter. Still got some time to get some stops. And on the same token, Tacoma, they have a chance to get that lead right back with a touchdown of their own. Once again, we have ourselves a solid game here. This is what the USFA could bring. This is why you need to join the league, join the Discord. And then if you actually make a player, you won't be able to join the team this season, but you will be put into the draft class coming up. Especially if you get a sub and stay active, you're pretty much ensuring yourself a round 1, round 2 prospect. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to get you some good deals right there. And just to speak on the subscriptions, it's very simple. You can go the monthly route, $5 a month. Simple. And then there's 4 months in the season, so if you keep it like that 4 months, it's going to be $20 total. Or you can do, oh, that was almost an interception done did. But or you can do the seasonal package right there, and it's going to be $17 one time for 4 months. You honestly can't go wrong with that one. And if you join a little bit later with the sub, then you will be getting the TPE for that season that you missed. So, but it's always better to just get it on time. You know what I'm saying? Hand off. Going to push forward is Lamar Davis. Going to make that 3rd down a lot easier to stomach. Going to be 3rd and 5 coming. But yeah, I recommend the seasonal pack. That'll definitely help you out. Make sure that you're getting points each week, or you can just go without the sub and help out with the jobs. We got plenty of jobs available. I'll talk about it after this play. Looking for it, man. Going to be caught. There goes the homie. Lamar Davis again getting into the mix. It's going to be 1st and 10. But you could join me in the commentary booth. Only thing you have to do for that is do 1 game a week. You could do more just to help me out, but for the job pay situation, all you gotta do is 1. You could do the updaters, where you make sure that the players get their points each week and make sure that their build gets updated. That's an updated build though. That's a bucket. Frederick Kaiser touchdown. Number 2 on the day. He fell off a little bit in these last few weeks with the new receivers, but it looks like he's back in the mix, and he burnt Heavy D something serious. Great job there for Tacoma. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. And Tacoma striking back with relative ease, though. It was 8 minutes in the 3rd when Tacoma scored, and there's only 7, so kind of hard to worry about the results. Tampa Bay's coming back to the field. But going forward with the jobs, as I was saying, the updaters, you can help the players make sure they're updated, so that lets me, the simmer, know who got upgraded, and make sure that I know who got subbed and all the good stuff. It's really simple. It's really simple. And then you also have media. If you want to do graphics, articles, podcasts, whatever you do, if you do something a week and pertaining to the league, then you will get points for that as well. And then on top of that, you got the homies over there in the stat team. So essentially you take the screenshots that are got from the game, you input them in the Google Forums, and then at that point you'll just make sure that they're submitted, so each team gets submitted. You only have to do one team per week, just like the updater. You only have to do one team, and just like for the commentary team, you only have to do one. So we're not having you like sell your soul to actually earn points, because we all got lives, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try and make sure we take care of. But regardless of that, Tampa Bay's trying to get this game taken care of. They gave the lead right back to Tacoma, and we shall see a handoff. There goes Dash, shedding off a man, getting the first down. And he's trying to pick up his game. He kind of fell off a little bit, but it's going to be 1st and 10 coming here for Tampa. Gonna send Dash in motion, gonna look for him short, gonna catch it, turn up, and get stuck by 2 Eruption players. Gonna make that second down a lot easier. 2nd and 6. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man, going to be almost picked off. And that was Patrick McGowan looking for the INT, but couldn't quite hang on to it. 3rd and 6 coming up here. 3rd quarter past halfway. Tampa Bay needs to get to the Tacoma's 46-yard line to keep the drive alive. Turns up to run, looking for a man. Does he have enough room? No, he doesn't. It's not going to be a sack, but it will be short of the mark to get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 4. Alpha Wolf chasing him down. Should see the punt team. Yes, we do. Will they go for it? I don't think so. And they are going to send it away. It is going out of bounds by the looks of it. Doesn't look too pretty. Probably inside the 25, and that's really about it. But Tacoma has a chance to extend the lead here. It's 1st and 10 coming for Tacoma. Handoff, and a big hold there. Gets shut down before he could get more yardage, but a great job. Going to set up 2nd and 4 coming up. And it looks like that was around the 20-yard line. I don't think it was quite inside of it, but that was a good play nonetheless. Four and a half minutes left in the 3rd. Going to be a fake of the handoff. Tries to get to the quarterback. Doesn't quite get home. Reaching out for the first. And they said he's a little shy. It's going to be 3rd and inches coming up. Handoff, gonna be a first down, barely. But Davis didn't need to do too much to get it. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here, moving deeper. A good fight there from Tampa Bay, but didn't quite get the push they needed on the left side. Not quite past midfield, so Tampa Bay still has the chance to rectify it. In the shotgun, all the receivers on the right side, and they're going to hand it off to the right side, and he's going to shed off a man and run into Vinny and I believe Heavy D. It's going to be a gain of 5 on that play. Gonna be a drop back, looking for a man. Takes off to run. He does throw it. He makes the catch. Turning up for the first down. His extra magic, pulling the rabbit out of the hat. First and 10, Tacoma. Look at the improvisation. And Heavy D, I don't know what he was doing. He fell down as soon as he tried to jump, and he pretty much gave up the first. 2 minutes left in the third now. Tacoma on the move. And they're going to hand it off. It looks like the bot player is getting into the mix now. Looks like Janessa with the play. 2nd and 6 coming. Looking for a man again and caught. Extra magic, pulling it out again. Sean Bridges 17 for 20 on the day. Very accurate set of game here for the quarterback. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Someone on this defense needs to make a play. They want to slow down this Eruption team as they hand it off again, trying to find a crease. A juke move gets them open, and a first down on top of it, down to the 25. A beautiful cut, and we're going to see that replay real quick. 1st and 10. Shoo! He was like, yeah. And number 21, he did his best to bring him down, make sure he didn't get any more yards outside of it. It's going to be 1st and 10. Should be the last play of the third, assuming it's not an incomplete pass, but looking for a man and gonna be caught by Peach down at the 10. Number 5 says he wants to get him to the 1 yard line and beyond, and that is going to close out quarter number 3. Throw your fours up. Let's get into it. As Tacoma, they're in range to score again, looking for a man, throws it short. There goes a drop. Number 43, that's a bot player. That ain't gonna work. It's gonna be 2nd and goal coming. Looking, handoff, finding a hole, and gets to the 3. And Tampa Bay has a chance to get off of the field here. Davis finding a nice hole. Great job by Ousley to make the tackle. Big 3rd down here on both sides, looking for a man. Takes off to run. There's a man in chase, but it's gonna get sacked. Vaughn Carlton, shout out to Vaughn Carlton. And a big play on 3rd down will give Tampa Bay a chance to hold them to 3. Great job. Almost lost that football, but hey, it's a sack regardless. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. And Tampa Bay still in play here. They'll need to get something cooking in the 4th in order to get the job done today. And while we're loading back up, we could talk a little bit about the game coming up a little bit later tonight on Twitch. It's going to be Charlotte and Anchorage in another East versus West matchup. Should be another fun ride as always, you know what I'm saying. And then we'll have a couple more games here, one Saturday and one on Sunday. So make sure you watch out for those. I'll talk about them when they get to it, but Charlotte's looking to bounce back here. Pittsburgh, they got a victory. So if everything stands tall and Charlotte doesn't win, they're going to lose that number 4 seed. And Anchorage, they're trying to keep pace in the Western Conference. As we go ahead and flip back to the gameplay, looks like it was just a kick. And it's going to be taking it back. Let's go ahead and get back to it. As soon as I can find it, there you go. Much better. Want to get that out to you, make sure you know what's happening. But Tampa Bay's back on offense here. Let's get into it. 212 total yards here for the Tampa Bay team. They're going to try to change it, and that's a drop right there. Looked like he tried to run with the football before he actually hung on. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it, going to be caught by Flint, trying to stay up, and I think he's a little short. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Didn't even look like he hit the ground, but I think his shin scraped the lava there, if you will. 3rd and 1 coming. I might brighten up their field just a little bit. Just a little bit. It looks a little dull to me, but it looks good on the stream for what I've seen. Handoff, trying to get a spin, and he gets it. But did he get the first? Yes, he did. The drive will continue here for Tampa Bay. That was a nice play in the backfield, avoiding the hit. And that's a movement by number 72 right there on the right side to keep showing number 70. Because I think everyone in Tampa Bay pretty much hates him, but that wasn't his fault that time. It's going to be 1st and 15 coming. Maybe we've been looking at the wrong person. Maybe it's the person on the other side that's been messing up. Who knows? 1st and 15 here. It's going to be a short drop back launching this and going to be almost picked off twice. And that defensive back, he skied for that one, but just could not corral it. This is why you upgrade your hands if you're a corner, strong safety, or free safety. Give yourself the best chance available to get those INTs. 2nd and 15. They're going to do a quick audible here. And they're going to send Flint in motion. Look him in the field and caught. Turn it up, and he's going to get those yards back. 3rd down a lot easier to hit now. 3rd and 4. Let's see what happens here. Third and 4. Going to be passing this short. Going to be caught. And Eruption's going to pick up the first pass at 45. Tough nose catch and falls forward. Can't be mad at the results if you're Tampa Bay. That's going to make it 1st and 10. Didn't need to do too much. As they're approaching Tacoma territory, it's pretty much touchdown or bust. Even though a field goal, if they was to get down the field, could help him out. Looking for a man launching this left side. On to be caught, but did he get his feet inbounds? They said no, and Eliason, he tried his best, but that's going to be no good. 2nd and 10. And that was a perfect pass. It's just he couldn't get his feet in bounds after the catch. Beautiful defense, though. 2-man shotgun set. And it is going to be caught. Actually, never mind. Mr. Copeland said, I ain't got time for that play. A number 14 on number 14 crime. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming. Got a quick look at Alpha Wolf there. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man as West takes off to run, but runs into number 93, gets sacked. And that should send the punt team out on the field. Unfortunate, I think he was trying to find the men crossing, but number 93, he wasn't playing games. He got hit to the ground and got back up for it. Sending this one away, hoping he could get a pin. It is not going to be out of bounds, but it will bounce proper to the 9. And Tampa Bay got themselves a real good spot there. Now it's up to their defense to give them another quick stop. Give their offense another chance. I was telling a few of the GMs earlier, though, it's like, You can have the best offensive playbook in the world, but the players still got to play. The quarterback still has to make the best decisions to get down the field. The wide receivers need to make the proper routes and the best routes to get away from the defensive players. At the end of the day, it comes to the players. Now, will the best teams and the best talent and the most talented teams win every week? Of course not. That's not how the game of football works. But you got to make sure that you take care of home plate. And look at the homie taking care of the carry. Mr. Davis coming through again. It's 1st and 10 here for Tacoma. Handoff, pushing forward, gonna get stuck. Short gain there is gonna be actually a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. Nice outside run defense there from Tampa Bay. And the clock is still ticking. The game is not over yet by any means. We've seen what happened in the last one, so Tampa Bay, keep your seatbelt buckled. And we'll see him pass again, throwing short, gonna be caught and tackled immediately. So we're going to set up another 3rd down situation. Big 3rd down here for Tampa. They send forward, doesn't get home, but the pass is off the mark. And Tampa Bay, you earned yourself another shot for sure. There's going to be 4th and 6 coming up. And should give them some decent field position to start with. We'll see how far Stinger can send it. Does get it to inside the 20, so can't be mad at the results. Turn up, and it looks like Jordan Vinny will get it to the 35, so it did work out in their favor for sure. Now it's up to the Tampa Bay offense to get the job done. They need a touchdown to potentially win the game, along with another stop, probably. We shall see. And they did pretty good on that last drive. They just ended up getting sacked, unfortunately. Here they could bring some of that same magic. Short pass and caught. Turned up, trying to get to the 40. I think he does. That's Travis Vaughn. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Four minutes, 16 seconds. Gonna hike it. Deep drop back. Looking. Takes off to run. But gonna get sacked. And the offensive line did what it could, but could not get the job done keeping the quarterback upright. It's gonna be 3rd and 14 now. Gonna be passing it again. Pass rush trying to get home. Throws the left side in. Gonna be caught. That's a dot. And Earl Flint gets him another 1st down. Coming up for Tampa Bay. Great pass. Great catch. You love to see it. Whew. That was a dot. Number 24, Goofy Goober, couldn't keep up with that one. 3 minutes left in the 4th. They're going to send a few men deep, but they're going to throw it short, turn it up. It's Sparrow getting close to the 1st down mark. I think they'll mark him at the 45 in Tacoma territory. 2nd and 1 coming. They have all 3 timeouts, so their playbook is essentially still open. And they have the 2-minute warning as well. Looking, and they're going to take off to run, and West will pick it up himself to walk them to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. The teams in the Western Conference obviously rooting for Tampa Bay in this one. The more losses that a team in the West can accumulate, the better it is for everyone else, assuming everyone else in the Western Conference doesn't lose as well. So Gonna be a fun ride here. 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be passing it, looking for the screen. They got Ja'Cory Dash turning up, getting chased down, and gets tripped up inside the 30. They'll pick up the first. And they're cooking a little bit. If he had a little speed, that could have been even further down the field, but they'll take it. It's 1st and 10. That was a really good play there for sure. Keeping the drive alive. Great job by the defensive player not giving up. 1 minute 30 seconds. Here comes a short pass. There goes Liason picking up the first. And then close to the 16. This game is not done yet. Can Tampa Bay do the unthinkable here? They need a touchdown and an extra point to take the lead. And they're walking it down the field. Not calling the timeouts yet. They could probably get another first down and then start calling it, but they're going to look for it, man. Going to throw it short, and there goes Dash past the 5 down to the 2. 1 minute left in the 4th quarter, and Tampa Bay is a couple yards away from doing the unthinkable. Wow. Can we see 2 4th quarter comebacks in a row? In the shotgun. They're not calling timeouts. They're going to pass it, looking for it, man. Millfield and caught. Darren Eliason hitting the sumo for the touchdown. Perfect pass, and West walks him down. Extra point coming up to give them the lead. Pointer doesn't miss, he says, and he's going to agree with it. Tampa Bay's got the lead with 40 seconds left, but is that too much time? That is the question that we're going to have as Tacoma comes back to the field. Tampa Bay 1 turnover away from essentially wrapping this game up, potentially. Well, 1 turnover and probably a first down to burn the timeouts, but got to give credit where credit is due. Tampa Bay came to play, and the offense worked his way down the field in clutch time, in crunch time, whatever you want to call it. But now it's up to this defense to save face and give them a chance. Does Tampa Bay's losing streak come to an end today? Tacoma, they still have a lot of fight. As we see it, sent to the end zone, kneel down, keep the 40 seconds on the clock. Me personally, I would have kicked it to the 1, let him burn some more clock, but I'm a trusted judgment here of Tampa. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Looking for a man. Gonna throw it short and gonna be shedding a man. There goes the homie past the 40. And they're not calling the timeout. There it is. Took them a little bit, but that took them 9 seconds to get right there. They need about another 25 yards or so, 25 or 30 yards, and they'll be right there. And looked like that one Tampa Bay player had him dead to rights, but could not bring him down. That could give Tampa a little momentum here. Looking for a man. Going to launch this left side and just throws this one out of bounds. That's not going to cut it. 2nd and 10. "27 seconds. They're looking for the big play. Quick pitch. Going to be caught. Gets to midfield. Down to the 45 on the other side, and they'll call timeout numero dos. Big play right there for sure. And they only have one more timeout, so at this point, they need to make sure that they're well in range to get the job done. Tampa Bay, they're on their last legs. They cannot give up another first down and expect to win. Bruce Stenger's been waiting for a game winner, looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. And there's another timeout called. Is there a flag? It's a face mask call. Oh no. And that is tough. That's gonna put Tacoma right in range there inside the 25 with that play. And they still have their timeout. This is not good for Tampa Bay. I did say it could have been too much time. They're looking for a man. Gonna throw it. There's a flag on the play. And it's gonna be a pick. Picked off. Taking it past the 15. And I think it's on Tacoma. It's game over. Oh my goodness. The defense comes through in the clutch. And Tampa Bay is gonna get the victory. What? Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of Tampa Bay for getting it done. They break the streak. But unfortunate there for Tacoma, who got where they needed to go. They tried the pass. And similar to what happened last week, they threw an untimely interception on a potential comeback victory. That's 2 times in a row. And pretty much the same thing happened to St. Louis as well. Like, they had a bad vice that stopped them from getting the victory last week. But you can give this victory to Tampa Bay. Final score 21-20. Wow. Oh my goodness. A clutch INT by Tampa to give them the lead. We see the stats right here for the quarterback. Sean Bridges was almost 80%. And he would have been 80% if he made that pass. So he had himself a pretty good game. It's just that last one. They got a little freaky on him. They thought they could get the conversion, but they're going to go ahead and take this L as they move to 4-5 on the season, while the Tampa Bay Typhoon, on the other hand, they go to 5-4, breaking that 4-game losing streak. Now, looking at the stats here, looks like Sean Bridges 22 for 28, 228. 2 TDs. He did throw the intercept. Oh, actually, that wasn't Sean Bridges. That was Lamar Davis who threw that interception. So Sean Bridges had a very good game. I thought it was Davis. I thought it was Bridges. I didn't see the number. It was number 9 that I was looking for, but it was actually number 8. They went Wildcat on that play. That is tough. And it was a horrible decision. And it turned out to be their downfall. Oh, I know the homies in Tacoma are going to be hot on that one. But looking at James West, he had himself a great game for sure. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, over 60% completion. You can't be mad at that. But looking into the rushing, Lamar Davis, he did have a great game rushing. I mean, I guess you could say that's a positive there. 18 for 78, 4.3 yards carry. Ja'Cory Dash 7 for 20. Not too much to say in regards to the run game for Tampa. James West had 4 yards. Copeland had 19. And once again, they need to find a way to get this run game back on par, because that was one of their strengths in the first 4 weeks of the season, running down teams' throats. But hey, they didn't really need it that much. Great job from the receiving game. I'll start with Tampa. Earl Flint, a great game, 8 catches, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. Ja'Cory Dash, 8 for 69. Bronson Sparoff, 4 for 38. Darren Eliason, 4 for 43. Travis Vaughn, 3 for 18. Heavy D, he had a drop, and that's it. The linebacker. On the Tacoma side, looks like Lamar Davis had 6 for 50. Chris Banks, 5 for 66. Frederick Kaiser, 3 for 75, 2 TDs. Extra Magic, 3 for 31. Joe Beasley, 2 for 13. James Peach, 2 for 25. And Evan Hunt, 1 for 28. Looking at the defense side of things, looks like Jacob Copeland led the way in tackles, his season high with 9. Goofy Goober with 7. Rose O'Neal with 6. Alpha Wolf with 5. Patrick McGowan with 5. Tyre Wire England with 4. John Carter with 4. Jason Cash with 3. Jar Martinez with 2, Geriatric with 2, Carlton Rhodes with 2, Evan Hunt with 1, the tight end, and that's all the user players there. Alpha Wolf, Jacob Copeland, and Tyre Wire England each had a tackle for loss. Alpha Wolf led the way with 2 sacks, the only user to do it today. No interceptions. Pass deflections, looks like Tirewire England had 2. Cash, O'Neal, Goober, and McGowan each had 1. No fumbles or anything like that. And for Tampa Bay side, the tackle leader will be Brock Hoskins. Great job with 7. Matthew Ousley with 7 as well. Livy Dutton with 6. Heavy D with 6. Shallow Marino with 6. Madison Nicole with 5. Jordan Vinny with 4. Thor Brown with 2. Hendricks Harlow with 2. Von Carlton with 2. Makani Kakoo with 1. Brightmore with 1. And that's all the users there. Tackles for loss, Brock Hoskins and Matthew Ousley each get 1 apiece. Looks like Von Carlton and Matthew Ousley are the only 2 users with the sack. Shallow Marino was the man of the game though, for sure. Got that clutch interception, falling to the ground to make that play possible. Great job from him. Pass deflections, 1 there by Shallow Marino. Great job. No fumbles or anything like that. Kicking wise, looks like they're both perfect on the game on kicks. Bruce Stinger made both his field goal attempts. Trey Pointer, he made all of his extra points, as did Bruce Stinger. Look a little bit further down, looks like 9 kickoffs, 4 touchbacks, 3 by Pointer. Punting wise, both of them had a 53-yard punt, and looks like they average around like 46, 47 yards a punt. Great job for them. Kick return, looks like Darren Eliason and Zora Lunar averaged 23. And punt return wise, Jordan Vinny had a really good return of 20 yards. That helped his average for sure. 2 for 36. And James Peach 1 for 3. And that is going to close out game number 2 of week number 9. Thank you so much again for stopping by. We got another game tonight, though. You better not miss it. Charlotte at Anchorage is going to be the gameplay on Twitch. I can't wait to see it. We'll see if Charlotte can match Tampa Bay and the homies in Pittsburgh and bringing victories back to the Eastern Conference. It's going to be an interesting sight to see, as Anchorage, they have a chance to loop Tacoma if they could get the victory, and that'll help them potentially make it to the playoffs down the line. You never know what happens until it happens, but I hope to see you there. Thanks again. I'll see you tonight on Twitch. Stay easy. Let's get this money.